Hey, what's up you guys, it's Dorothy and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to go into Auggie and Me, the Julian chapter part 16. So let's get right into this video. This video may contain sensitive topics and foul language. If you do not wish to continue, I suggest you click off the video now. You have been warned. Grandmere's story. I was a very popular girl when I was young, Julian, she said Grandmere. I had many friends. I had pretty clothes. As you can see, I always liked pretty clothes. She waved her hands down her sides to make sure I noticed her dress. She smiled. I was a frivolous girl. She continued, spoiled. When the Germans came to France, I hardly took any notice. I knew that some Jewish families in my village were moving away, but my family was so cosmopolitan. My parents were intellectuals, atheists. We didn't even go to synagogue. She paused here and asked me to bring her a wine glass, which I did. She served herself a full glass and as she always did, offered me some too. And as I always did, I said, non merci. Like I said, Mom would go ballistic if she knew the stuff Grandmere did sometimes. There was a boy in my school they called him Toratu. She continued, he was, how do you say the word, a crippled? Is that how you say it? I don't think people use that word anymore, Grandmere. I said, it's not exactly politically correct, if you know what I mean. She flicked her hand at me. Americans are always coming up with new words we can't say anymore. She said, Toratu's legs were deformed from the polio. He needed 2 canes to walk with, and his back was all twisted. I think that's why he was called Toratu. Crab. He walked sideways like a crab. I know it sounds very harsh. Children were meaner in those days. I thought about how I called August the freak behind his back, but at least I never called him that to his face. Grandmere continued talking. I have to admit... Sorry, someone started cutting my grass and I needed to turn the light on. I was not expecting them to do that, but let's get right back into this. Grandmere continued talking. I have to admit at first, I wasn't into her telling me one of her long stories, but I was getting into this one. Toratu was a little thing, a skinny thing. None of us ever talked to him because he made us uncomfortable. He was so different. I never even looked at him. I was afraid of him, afraid to look at him, to talk to him, afraid he would accidentally touch me. It was easier to pretend he didn't exist. She took a long sip of her wine. One morning a man came running into our school. I knew him, everyone did. He was a Marquis partisan. Do you know what he is? He was against the Germans. He rushed into the school and told the teachers that the Germans were coming to take all the Jewish children away. What? What is this? I could not believe what I was hearing. The teachers in the school went around to all the classes and gathered all the Jewish children together. We were told to follow